Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to look at it, the camera or the screen, whichever. So how you guys doing now? What's happening? It's been a week, yeah. I was supposed to upload yesterday, but man, yesterday was busy. It was stressful for me, so I decided to just say hi to you guys today. I'm at work at the moment, so I'm less busy, so I decided to drop a video quickly. So let's talk. Oh, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Adewale Adedoyin. Adedoyin, my first name, and or you can call me Oni, like my YouTube name says. And I make videos about anything and everything that interests me. So if you like what you hear, you can stick around, check out my previous videos, and if you're yet to subscribe, please kindly subscribe down below. And yeah, like, if you comment, I like to hear from you guys. It encourages me as well to keep doing what I do. So that's that. Without much ado, let's get to the topic of today. So sorry. So okay. So natural hair is expensive, which is that's something I hear people say a lot. And truth is, I used to feel this way when I first started the natural hair journey. I feel like it was too expensive. Why does it have to be so expensive? You have to buy products for this, buy products for that. But then it's not expensive. You get it's not expensive. All you need to have like LDR regimen is to have you need a shampoo. Abi, you need to wash your hair. Even a if you had your hair relaxed, you still wash it. You get so you need a shampoo. But the idea is okay, you can't just use these shampoos with sulfate because they dry out the hair. But please, if that's what you can afford, do you get my point? This thing is not it's not some because if you start off just trying to follow the trend and trying to get all the expensive clothes, eventually you get tired and you've spent so much money and then you can't continue. And that's when you see people, a lot of people say, well, I'm tired, or natural hair stuff is not for me, and they go and relax their hair. But if you want to be in it for the long or whatever they say it, if you want to be in it for a long time, you have to learn to cut your coat according to your clothes. So if it's sulfate shampoos you can afford, please buy sulfate shampoos. The only thing is you have to get good conditioner. You have to get conditioner. You have to use conditioners, like you have to use them. You can't be like managing conditioners. So you need a shampoo, you need a conditioner. Sulfate free shampoos, okay, they're easy and more affordable ways. You can use black soap. If you don't want to buy, you can get the black soap. If you don't want to buy the liquid shampoos, the sulfate free shampoos, rather, you can get like black soap and try to liquefy it on your own. I don't know if I'll try to make tutorials maybe some other time on how you can do that. But okay, so you get that, and also you get a good conditioner. And good conditioner, really, you can use conditioners with silicone sulfate and other stuff. It all depends if that's what you can afford, really. If that's what you can afford, rather than coming and saying okay, it's too expensive, you can, if that's what you can afford, please go ahead and use it. Okay, but if you think you can spare a little extra money, then get one that is sulfate free. But for if you're just starting and if you just make sure you're conditioning your hair. And a deep conditioning, you don't have to buy like expensive clothes. See, it's even though I'm in Nigeria now, and there are so many Nigerian brands for hair products that are doing so well, but I still see a lot of imported brands on the shelf, and I'm like, we have so many Nigerian brands, so why are we still importing hair products that are even now more expensive? So you find a Nigerian brand, a 250 ml container for for maybe maybe 2000, no, maybe 1500 or 2000 naira, and then you now see imported one for maybe 3 5 or 4000, and I'm like, why are you importing? And some people still go and buy it because they feel like, okay, this is like, they don't trust the Nigerian brands. But a lot of all those products they use, they shea butter, they get them from Africa. They get them maybe coconuts and coconut oil and all those stuff. Some of them are imported from Abidjan. Yeah, those countries that make those products, they import them from African countries. So I don't get why we will now have to go and buy something that they imported to make, then so bring back to us, then we are now buying it. So I don't get. So there are a lot of African brands if you're in Nigeria that you can buy that are really affordable. I'm going to be launching my products in Nigeria really soon. If you know that I used to make them back then in, when I was in Ukraine. I was studying in Ukraine, so I've had time to work on it and everything. So I'll be launching really soon. Where I would let you guys know the date. So if you're in Nigeria and you want to order, you can. I'll get you all the details about that. So that's that. So you need so deep condition. You can get a cheap deep conditioner, and if you can't afford that, you can go with your DIY. Just whip up. People use a lot of mayonnaise, banana, onion. Like, but I don't think I've tried the banana thing once. I've tried the mayonnaise thing, yes, banana honey mayonnaise thing. I've tried it once, but for me, I don't know. That was when my hair was way shorter, but for now, I don't do a lot of DIYs like that. I use like real products. So if you can't afford, you can always go with the DIYs and do all those stuff. Just check out their there's a lot of information on the internet. Check YouTube, check different deep conditioners that you can do yourself and are super affordable. Do you get? And have a regimen. You have okay, for example, I shampoo my hair twice once in 2 weeks, and that depends also on how much product I applied in my hair. So if it's a case where I was moisturizing my hair like every day, applying product, styling my hair every day in a week, most likely I have to wash my hair that week because there's going to be a lot of build up and there's dust and everything. But if you don't apply so much products, if you apply products like once in 4 days or 3 days, you might not need to wash that frequently. So when you have your wash day, which is maybe you're shampooing once in 2 weeks, shampoo, you use your deep conditioner, you rinse out. Some people follow with a normal conditioner after using deep conditioner. So it all depends on what you want. But that's enough for you to that's enough for you to do like that's super affordable if you're doing that once in 2 weeks, like really. So in a month, and I'm very sure you're not going to spend up to 5,000 naira. You get, but if you imagine your hair was relaxed and you had to care for relaxed hair, you're going to make your hair. Who doesn't spend more than 5,000 in a month to make braids or to make like Ghana weaving or to buy weaves to fix and also let's be realistic. So natural is not expensive. Like if you don't know your way around it, you think it's expensive. Shea butter is if you need to moisturize, coconut oil is super affordable in Nigeria. We have shea butter, we have those stuffs are okay, yeah, I forgot to add that you need a leave-in conditioner actually. Oils are good um for sealing in moisture. Oils are good, shea butter is good. But those stuff they don't like add they don't moisturize the hair because they don't have water in them. Do you get? So they just seal the hair. So your hair is just left feeling shiny and that even makes it easy for dust to be attracted to the hair. So what you need is you need a leave-in conditioner and um but if you can't afford it as well, say this thing is not complicated. If you can't afford it, before you moisturize your hair, before you put oil on your hair, make sure your hair is wet. That's a very good option. Do not apply oil to your hair that is already dry. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything to that hair. You're just making the hair shine like you'll be shining on the road. So if you can't afford a leave-in conditioner, you don't want to spend money on leave-in conditioner, but you want to keep the natural hair, you want to look good and you want to style it, just make sure your hair is wet when you apply the or so with that you're sealing in, you're using the oil or the butter, the shea butter to seal in the moisture, the water that is already in, you're using to seal it in. But if it's a dry hair, there is no moisture in that dry hair. So if it's a dry hair, then you might need a leave-in conditioner. But if you don't want to apply, make sure you do it on there. You always apply your oil on the wet hair. That's that. So as you can see, natural is not so expensive at all. Yeah, and which other thing I was okay, I was like the title is natural is expensive and I hate my 4C natural hair. So let's be honest. My hair is growing anyways. It's going even though I don't like I try my best, but like I used to do more for my hair when it was shorter. Short hair is super like I've been thinking of cutting my hair, but man, my people will not allow me. So short hair is so much easy to handle. For short hair, like it's just man, you're just out. Like washing your hair sef doesn't take time. But long hair, you have to section it. I can't just pour water. It's going to be my hair is going to cut. Like So I have to section it into like four places to wash and also long hair. So I don't do as much as I used to do for my short hair. But still it's growing because hair grows. That's what it does. Hair grows. It's just normal. When we say my hair is not growing or this and that, this and that, we might have people have different ways at which hair grows, but still hair grows a constant. That hair always grows. We just don't get to retain length enough to see that our hair is growing. So please, I'll totally encourage anybody if you want to go natural, please. I'm serious. It's one of the best decisions I've made in my life. I I don't spend as much like personally for me because I actually don't like making hair. I don't like people touching my hair. So for me it's just bliss. Like I wake up in the morning and not thinking about combing or making hair or my hair looking unkempt. I'm just like sorry, I'm just like let me just brush this up to a puff and I'm out wherever I'm going to. So natural sorry. Natural is bliss, I tell you. So for I understand okay if you have fussy hair like mine that is coarse and very I don't know how to describe. It's not as wavy as those fine colors you like everybody want their hair to be like. It's not like the ones you see in the movies and all. But then do you know that there are hairstyles that you can that I can do because my hair is like this that those who have wavy hair or who have straight hair can never do. I tell people when my style is like my style is like man. Anytime I'm packing my style is going to be looking at me like one day I'm just going to put relaxer in your hair. And I'm like, no. If I want my hair to be straight, I'm just going to go to the salon or even do it myself if I have the time. Using it protectant, I'm going to straighten my hair, flat iron it, and it's going to be straight. And when I'm tired, I put water in it and it's like this back. You get, but if your hair is straight, there's nothing you can do to get it like this. Like there is nothing in this world. Those that have wavy hair as well, there's nothing you can do to get their hair like this. But with twist out and all, like I get my hair a little bit wavy or a little bit curly with proper styling and the right products. So I'm not like I used to be bothered initially because truthfully I went natural because I saw a lot of naturalistas on YouTube then and they had really nice curl patterns and I was thinking, if my hair would be like one of these ones. I forgot that I was African to the bone. Though there are some Africans, I don't know how it works. I don't know that have very, very loose curl pattern. But I don't think I feel like it's almost impossible to find a African, like sorry, not African, like Nigerian that has anything higher than a three C. Actually, I think I don't know if it's true. I think you can have like three C, you can have 4A, 4B, 4C, but I don't know if it's possible to have like a 3B or 3A for a Nigerian because we have like this type of texture. So that being said, like this hair can do so much that every other texture can do. You can get a hair like theirs, like I can curl my hair, I can twist it, I can do you get but it's almost impossible for other textures, straight hair or wavy hair to get their hair to look this way. And I think this is beautiful, don't you think? People sell kinky hair and use it to make like people eventually now go and start it's even ridiculous as people with relaxed hair that go ahead and style they do this type of puff now. You know, there's this tough puff stuff that is really nice. They style their hair somehow, then put it here and like your hair is all straight and flat, and then you put this one on it. Like, what are you trying to deceive? There's nothing kinky about that, but like this is not shade to anybody. I think if you want to have your hair relaxed, if you want to have it natural, if you want to wear wigs, because I wear wigs a lot sometimes when I'm too lazy to style my hair and I don't want to be bothered with my hair or when I just want to protect my hair because I have like really bad hand in hair syndrome. I'm touching my hair like every minute. So when I don't want to be like when I don't want to um have my hand in my hair a lot, I just simply put on a wig. I weave my hair back and I put on a wig. So natural is beautiful. I'm telling you guys, natural is beautiful. I'm an advocate for natural hair. But sure that doesn't mean that sometime in the future maybe I might relax. It doesn't mean I can't relax when sometime in the future. It depends on the peculiarity surrounding the situation. I might relax me in the future, but then it's not something but then natural is something I see myself doing for a longer time. It's something that's going to be very that I'm going to sustain. Rather than relax my actually thinking of it, I'll just treating it and when I'm tired or when I'm tired out. So yeah, I like natural hair, but then I short hair it's big, so I probably will cut my hair and grow it like out a little bit. I just want to enjoy the short face for a while. And locks as well. I've been thinking of locks a lot, like getting my hair locked. My mom has been trying to, when, of course, you can't tell me not to do it, but then she'll not be looking for every possible ever that why not do the artificial one that they just attach your stuff to your hair so you don't really lock your real hair. Your hair is going to cut if you do lock, so I'm like, I like it, and it's stress free. Locks are stress free. I feel like you don't have to bother about stacking or weaving or just okay, locks. But I'm still thinking about it. Let's see. I don't know if the medical profession here in Nigeria would allow me. It'd be great. Anyways, that's all I want to talk about. Man, this video has gone on for too long. This 15 minutes and 30 something seconds. So, if you enjoyed this video and if you want to see more videos like this, not about natural hair, about any other thing, make sure you subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, share your opinions. I'd love to hear from you guys. Like and what else? Did I say subscribe? Yes, subscribe. It's very free. All right, now I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.